no one's waited for, given the lack of notice on the Ladies of Radiance series, but we're doing this anyway. I'm sure this statement will come back to bite me on the ass if I ever get big. Which I really hope one day I do. But here we are, the sequel to Fire Emblem Ladies of Radiance. Fire Emblem Radiant Ladies. My all-time favourite Fire Emblem game. Got introduced to it through Ike of Smash Bros. Wanted to see where a track came from, specifically Ike's theme. I've played through this numerous times. We'll definitely get to see it display. Sorry if that's a bit loud. I wasn't seeing it until the Game Capture HD went red. That, my goodness, that's a lot. I gotta say, this game has some really shit voice acting. It's been over a minute, so I can swear now. But it is still my favourite all-time Fire Emblem in terms of animations, battle animations, and the length of it, how you have to use everyone, right, in each part. But the brilliant thing about this is that we're not using every unit. In fact, we'll refuse to use some units. I feel some people don't appreciate the opening cutscenes, or opening sequences to some games. They just go right over. Now, there will have to be some exceptions to this run, so we're laying out some ground rules. The only male characters we will be actively using are Soth and Ike, because Soth sucks. Let's be honest, Soth does suck. But let's get right into it. I'll let the actual voice acting voice itself, and then, just like with Ladies of Radiance, I'll do my own twist on it.
Find anything?
Not yet, sir. No.
Someone's gotta be here. Keep looking.
Sir.
Sorry.
We're wasting our time. There's no one here.
I know I heard something.
Hush, Uni. Please, don't cry. If they hear you, you'll give us away.
Who's there?
Is it the Dawn Brigade?
No, it was just a bird.
Thought we didn't see you?
Look. Silver hair.
If it's the fortune teller, we'll be heroes. Without her, the Dawn Brigade is nothing.
Oh, the general's going to love this.
Sir.
Listen up, class. If you don't want to get hurt, don't struggle.
He's not alone!
No, I never did see the value of Soth in Path of Radiance. I'm sure he's great. Just haven't used him because he's level 1
Got you now.
in Path of Radiance when you get him.
Good job, Micaiah. Let's go.
Right. Yune!
Especially, you know, on the ship. You're already you already have to go up against ravens, which not good for a level 1 thief. Yeah, this is it. This is where we're at now. Something must have happened to him. Now I'm giving Edward Anthony Del Rio's voice, like with Percy, but a little less kiddish, but kind of like Pitt. Don't worry, he'll be here. Hey, I have an idea, Micaiah. Oh, hey, I have an idea. Micaiah, why don't you use your farsight to see when Leonardo will arrive? Edward, you know that's not how it works. I foresee some things, but I don't get to choose what I see. Now, a lot of my VAs from my list from Path of Radiance, you'll know if you watch the series, they'll be reprising their roles, and of course, some will be new additions, like Veronica Taylor as Micaiah, Anthony Del Rio as Edward. I was just teasing. Still, Leonardo's never late. Something must have... Help! Someone please help us! Bandits! Bandits are attacking the town! Run away! Who knows what the brutes will do if they catch you? Where is the Imperial Occupation Army this time? How can they keep the peace when they're nowhere to be found? Ooh, the Benyon soldiers? Ha! They don't care a lick about us. We lost the war and they won. We're nothing to them. They're only interested in chasing down the Dawn Brigade. They let the real scoundrels run wild and brutalize us. They're worse than useless. We'll be glad to help you. Just find someplace to hide and leave those bandits to us. And don't worry about us. We happen to be members of that same Dawn Brigade that the Benyon troops are so interested in. What? Really? You guys are in the Dawn Brigade? Wow, my friends and I talk about you all the time. You? But you're so young. Oh, how Dayan has fallen. Once so young, forced to fight and steal for the good of the poor. But we can't fight the rogues, so we'll take you up on your offer. Please be careful. They'll slice clean through you if they can. I'm giving that old lady Michelle rough. I'm sure you can't tell from just my voice alone, so... Listen up, you louts. This town is nothing but idiot kids and drooling greybeards. Steal everything you can. Yune, it's dangerous here. Go find someplace safe for now. I think I have to turn this down a bit more. Alright, Edward. The usual plan of attack? Nope. No shoots. Yep. You strike the brutes from afar with your magic, but be sure not to get too close to them. Then I'll move in when they're weak. That's a safer strategy. I'm ready. You and I should be more than a match for them. Let's go. And so begins the prologue chapter just 10 minutes in. Fast, max. Doesn't matter if it's 1, 2, 3, they're the same. Unit circle on, bonus, yes. I'll put Rumble off. And good. Now hopefully I don't get a crit here because we are just focusing on Micaiah. So right up until unit select, everyone has to be deployed. That's just how FE works. And I got a crit. I'm not resetting though. Of course I want Micaiah to get that kill, but, you know, can't have it all.
A pretty girl like you'll fetch a pretty penny for me. Now, be a good girl and come to Papa.
Oh, wait a minute. Fucking... That's right. Serenus Forest Golder. Radiant Dawn, please. Yes, so part 1. Yeah. She says, "Oh light, gather, open my path."
What'd you say? That better not have been an insult, you. Huh?
As a kid, 11 years ago, Micaiah, Leonardo, how'd you find us? Little bird told me. Yours, in fact. So I'm giving him Johnny Young Bosch. What were you two thinking, taking on these bandits alone? That's beyond reckless. I'm sorry, Leonardo. We couldn't just leave the helpless villagers to these monsters. Please, help us fight them. Give that Draco shield over. Now I'm not doing this right now, but I do stream on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/WolfmanNSW, and I've definitely fucked up there. I wanted to bait out the other guy. I should actually toggle the other units. Kinda like that. Pretty poor start for me to... for this ladies only run where Edward has 2 kills already. Yes, I do stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/WolfmanNSW. Be sure to give me a follow on there. I have lately been streaming Pokemon Unite, as for recording this, but I do stream other stuff. No matter the manner of man, the goddess judges with an even hand. So because Micaiah's defense sucks, we'll be going with that. I'll try and get unique dialogue if I can.
Who do you brats think you are, the Dawn Brigade?
Oh wow, Leo, you suck.
You give proper thieves a bad name. Ha! You like charity? Come closer, I'll show you some charity.
These people work hard to feed their families mere scraps. Then you come along and steal what little they've earned.
Shut up, kid. I work hard too. You want honest? Once I've sold you, I'll have earned an honest penny.
Magic lock defense res. Hey, our first level up has defense. My goodness. I do want to give Ed a level, if I can. HP skill lock defense. Alright, so I did do an experimental run for Radiant Ladies, just to see if it works, and it does. I wouldn't have gone into this blind. It would be a waste of a series. Someone more gutsy than me, someone who likes challenges, can do a run on normal or hard if they so desire, with only the female units. Magic res, as expected.
Ah! What just happened?
Fantastic, we won! It's just like you said, Micaiah. They were no match for us. Yune, come here. You did it! Thank you so much. We owe you our lives.
You there! What are you doing? Stop immediately!
Well, well, well. Look who decided to show up. Benyon's soldiers. They certainly took their time, didn't they? We mustn't be caught, Sorry. Micaiah, Edward, make a break for it. Run! I'm sorry, we have to leave. I know. Thank you again for all you've done. Now go! Run! Hey lady, my name's Nico. When I grow up, I want to be just like you guys. Come back sometime.
Hold it! Stop right there! Who are you bellowing at, soldier?
General Jarrett, when did you arrive?
Answer my question, maggot. I want to know who you're yelling at and why you did nothing but yell at them.
Sorry, sir. We suspected they were from the Dawn Brigade, a band of thieves that targets good levied from... targets... shit. Targets goods levied from the town. People say they give what they've stolen back to the villagers and strut around acting like heroes. They're said to have a witch among them, a girl called the Silver-Haired Maiden. They say she can heal wounds instantly by laying her hands on any injury. Townspeople treat her like a savior. And what have you been doing about this band of fools? Sir, a few days ago we stormed their hideout. We found a girl much like the Silver-Haired Maiden. We ran the dogs from their den, but they were cunning and cautious, and we lost them. I see. I'm beginning to understand. Just to mention here that I've given Jared Tony Oliver's voice.
How do you mean, sir?
I'm beginning to understand exactly how incompetent you all are.
Ugh!
You there. Make the villagers talk. I want to know who these bandits are and where they're hiding.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
I don't care who they are. The more kick they have in them, the more fun for us. Don't you think, sir? Precisely. Overseeing this dusty old town is wearing thin. A little fresh game is just what I need. Well, it's still got 10 minutes. Well, from my desired time. Take it away, narrator.
Tellius, the year 648, early summer.
The northeastern nation of Daein lost a bloody war with neighboring Crimea 3 years ago. Crimea, however, abdicated its right to rule Daein and passed sovereignty of its former enemy to the powerful Benyan Empire. Daein's future is now subject to the whims of the Empire. Benyan's occupation forces have gathered all Daein men of fighting age and put them to work in labor camps. Their work is brutal and void of purpose, designed to break both body and spirit. The remaining population faces poverty and starvation as the fields lie fallow. A band of young heroes has escaped the Benyan army to form a group called the Dawn Brigade. Fighting for a free Daein, they alone have stood against Benyan's forces. They alone have shouldered the hopes of their nation. Among the company is a young girl named Micaiah, who is said to possess mystical powers. The people of Daein have come to know her as the Silver-Haired Maiden. They have come to think of her as the savior for whom they had been waiting. Benyan's forces have tried time and again to capture and silence the Dawn Brigade. However, Micaiah's ability to sense impending danger has thus far allowed the Dawn Brigade to evade the Empire's grasp.
I don't think I've finished my story. 11 years ago when I started this game for myself, I used to act out the character animations all the time. I loved it. Loved getting a thrill out of it. And by the way, apologies for the constant crackling of my controller. I'm playing it in plastic so I don't dirty it. And I also apologize if my voice acting is cringe. I know a lot of the times it can be. But I hope it's still fine just the same. So, let's just carry on, shall we? How should we explain yesterday to Seth and Nolan? It's like you said, we didn't have a choice. We had to save Nico and the townsfolk. But I admit, getting spotted by those Benyon soldiers was unfortunate. Still, I'd do it all over again. The worst part is, they know we're near. They could find this hideout as easily as I found our last one. Wow. I definitely went off track there. I just don't get it. This is our country. Why do we have to live in hiding, like prisoners in our own land? Come on, you know why. We lost the war, and Crimea won. It's not our country anymore. End of story. Except that Crimea walked away after winning, leaving those heartless Benyon dogs to rule our country for the last 3 years. The occupying soldiers march around like they own the place, doing whatever they want, and no one dares to stop them. To be fair, Crimea didn't have the resources to rule another country. Seth! And Nolan too! Welcome back. I'm glad you made it in one piece. At last the Dawn Brigade is all present, but you are unusually late. Were you delayed? I think our fame's catching up with us. Benyon patrols are everywhere. Took us a while to avoid them. I've never seen so much Benyon activity in this area before. Is there something we should know? Well, actually, the truth is... that's what did it. You had a run-in with bandits. And Benyon soldiers spotted us as we made our escape. I'm sorry, we only wanted to help. We were careless. We'll worry about that later. More importantly, Micaiah, were you seen healing anyone with sacrifice? Remember, Soth has Yuri Lowenthal's Sasuke voice. I'm afraid so. You can't allow anyone to know what you can do. Healing without any tomes or staves is a rare gift, almost unheard of. If anyone saw you doing it, you'd be given away immediately, and I don't know if I could keep you safe.
I know, Seth. I know you know, but you keep doing it. This place isn't safe anymore. We should leave at once. Correct. But it would have been nice to eat just one meal in peace.
And I've given Nolan Jamison Price, just like I did with Holder.
This way's no good either. Benyon's soldiers have every alleyway blocked. A kitten couldn't sneak past them. It looks like this really is the least guarded path, then. Even so, it's swarming with soldiers. There are more coming up behind us, and we'll be trapped if we don't move quickly.
We can't wait for Soth. The stairs by the church lead to the marketplace. We can break through there. I'll go first and secure the way. Mikhail and Leonardo, cover my back. Remember to keep your distance from the enemy. Team up and bring them down one by one.
We'll be careful.
Leave it to us. Edward, you bring up the rear. Your skills have improved, but you're still new to fighting. Don't rush the enemy. Just focus on surviving their attacks. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Alright, I think that's... We'll call it next time on Radiant Ladies. So hopefully you've enjoyed. If you do, be sure to subscribe for more uploads later on. Be sure to hit that notification bell as well. And follow me on Twitch. And be notified there as well. Because you never know. And I never know when I will be live. So until next time, see you around.